பெற்றவர்களையும் மறக்கின்றோம், இந்த பேரண்டத்தையும் மறக்கின்றோம். I welcome one and all present here to the choral jubilee of Vikash Vidyalaya. Though it's all late and might be seeming very boring and uninteresting to talk about all of this, do understand that we have a lot of energy and a lot of practice behind all of this. Now, it's probably around 11 and all of you are feeling so cold. This was not the case a decade ago, and this will certainly not be the case after a decade. There's a primary reason for this, namely climate change. Climate change did not happen all of a sudden. This is a privilege that we've had for a long period of time, and it's finally time for all of us to understand that the mistakes that we did in the past and the things which do not actually count for anything that we've done is the basic reason for all of these. Now, we have to understand luxury is not just all about money. And if you're one of that person, then you've got it wrong. You'll have to understand that luxury is more than that, about the lush and green. People might say, honey, you don't have to care about it because climate change is not something you control. But anybody who says that has to be really mental enough to do though. Why? Because we are the ones who do an activity which eventually ends up in making the volcano erupt, in making the world shake, ending up with an earthquake. Now I have Rajavi to tell us more about the intents of this topic.
Greetings, everyone. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues of our time with far-reaching consequences. The scientific consensus are clear that the human activities significantly contribute to the climate change. First and foremost, the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gases contribute an enormous amount of carbon dioxide on the atmosphere. Evidently, this leads to the increase in global average temperature and ultimately the global warming. Industrial processes such as production of cement and manufacturing of steels also release a lot of greenhouse gases. As I said earlier, these fossil fuels are also contribute a lot of carbon dioxide on the atmosphere. Industrial processes require fossil fuels to generate energy. So, in addition to carbon dioxide, they also release other pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrous dioxide, methane, a lot more. Have you guys heard about Panchangam? Most of the parents and grandparents may know, but we, youngsters, most of them doesn't know. Panchangam is an ancient Tamil calendar which have been used for centuries. Besides for predicting auspicious dates, these were also been used for predicting weather and the timing of natural disaster. Let me say something about cyclones. In pre-1500 AD, the records about the cyclone were quite limited. But these days, whenever we hear the word southwest monsoon, the next word we would probably hear is about cyclones. It may look fun, but these cyclones are getting stronger year by year with increased intensities and frequencies. Listen, everyone uses home appliances like fridge and AC, right? But what if I say these are the main cause for the climate change? I know you wonder, but that's true. These home appliances release a toxic compound called CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. They are the main reason for ozone depletion, IR trapping, and climate change. My dear audience, there is an important thing to say to you. That is, there are specific plants where the inflorescence are determined to be on specific period and timing. But due to the climate change, these specific determined period and timing are altered. You may ask me what's in this? But these causes are not seen these years. Years later, it will be definitely headaching. To conclude, I would like to say a quote by Benjamin Franklin where he said, when the well is dry, we know the worth of water. And keep it in mind, there is no planet B. Thank you.
Fair enough for an applause. Now let's give it up for a smart geek Pujita.
Hello everyone. I'm here to acknowledge you on how climate change occurs. Here is how. Deforestation and landfill changes are a critical factor in climate change. The reduced ability of forests acts as a carbon sink, not only contributes to the climate change, but also results in the loss of biodiversity. Moreover, cutting down forests to create farms or pastures or for other reasons causes emission. Do you know when trees are cut, they release carbon they have been storing since their birth? Every year, approximately 12 million hectares of people are being destroyed. Moreover, the abundance of sunlight and H2O, which in turn increases the temperature, leading to the melting of glacier and ice caps that leads to the increase of sea level. As an impact, the fresh water intrudes into the salt water. What can you drink if the water takes salty? Think about it. Every year, a sea level rise of 3.6 millimeter can be witnessed due to excess amount of heat wailing around this world. By the end of the 21st century, we can witness that there will be a rise of temperature from 0.3 degrees Celsius to 4.8 degrees Celsius. The average Earth's temperature is about 15 degrees Celsius, but as of now, it varies from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Since the global is warming, the Earth is being cooked. Jokes apart, it is evident that there is a decreased rate of precipitation at around 7% all around the world. Dear people, the Earth is heat, the air is heat, the space is also heat. Wherever we go, everything is heat. How can we live? Think about it. Though unity is diversity, we have lost a lot of biodiversity by harming the ecosystem that provide clean water, food, and essential services. The flora and fauna, which are not just making the earth a balanced place to live in, but adds color to our life. Earth is the only planet we have. If we destroy it, where else would we live? Maybe a Mars? If you don't mind eating freeze dried potatoes forever. To end up with, here is a favorite quote which makes sense. Trees can live without man, but man cannot live without trees. Let us join together to protect our home planet by consuming resources within a certain limit. Thank you.
Strong. Let us give it up for Puchita. Now let's call Srinidhi to give us a fun-filled fact.
Hello and welcome one and all present here. I'm going to talk about laws of species by BitClima, which means climate change. These are the information are hard but truth. The risk of the species extinction increases with every degree of warming. Exacerbated by climate change, the world is losing 1,000 times greater than the previous recorded human history. Do you know Melomis rubicola, which is familiarly known as Bramble K. melomis, is the first mammal to go extinct. Some species can live, survive, and they can adapt and relocate, but others will not. My dear spectators, have you ever heard about global warming? Here's the information. So fall on attentive ears. Increase the mean global temperature by the increased concentration of greenhouse gases like methane, carbon dioxide, and chlorofluorocarbon is known as global warming. Clouds and dust particles can also produce this greenhouse gases. That's why dust is and humid nights are warmer. Let me tell you something. Carbon sequestration is a storing and capturing of atmospheric carbon dioxide, which was naturally done by plants and ocean, and at present there are no more sufficient trees and water bodies are also get polluted. Note the point, in 2025 at least 3.5 billion people, nearly 50% of the world's population, are projected to water scarcity. Because of receiving acid rain, finally, greenhouse makes Earth a comfortable place to live. But the emission of greenhouse gases blankets the Earth. They trap the reflected sun's heat rays. Do you know what it is? They cause us climate change, increase in the global warming, and increase in the environmental temperature. At present, we have damaged, not the term, we all have damaged half of the agricultural field of our home, Earth. It results in the no farming, no food. Let me end it up with a beautiful Tamil quote. மரங்கள் அழுகின்றன தன்னை வெட்டுவதை நினைத்தல்ல மரங்கள் அழுகின்றன தன்னை வெட்டுவதை நினைத்தல்ல எதிர்கால உயிர்கள் இப்புவியில் வாழ்வதை நினைத்து. So guys, let's stop cutting trees. Thank you for the grateful opportunity.
Cause is important, but solution is far more important. Now, we have Pradiksha to give us a note about it.
Hello all. It is very important to say about natural resources. It was very glad to see you in this auspicious grand event of Vikas Vidyalaya. Now, we are going on this topic, BitClima, which means climatic change. Okay, just think of it. Just think about it. A planet is running about natural resources, right? If our population are gradually increasing to that, if our population reaches 9.3 in 2050, but we won't have a proper air to live and to breathe. So I just say you to plant more trees and plant sufficient trees. It is our way to protect our environment. We all know APJ Abdul Kalam sir. His desire was to plant 1 crore trees in his lifespan. But after he passed out, Comedy actor Vivek took this responsibility and he planted 300,000 plants in her lifespan. So we must take more responsibility to that. We should not take one or two take this responsibility. Every man should take this responsibility. It is our mother planet to survive in this generation. Next, we come for mobile phones. Mobile phones are most important in this generation. I won't oppose this, but we have to limit it, because if we limit it, it will be safe to us and our environment. I conclude my speech by saying that using mobile phone is important, but limiting yourself is more important in this generation. I conclude my speech by saying that if you kill nature today, the nature kills you tomorrow. Thank you.
I know right now you all would never want a person to say all about it again. But I swear, I'm gonna make this huge, big monster into a tiny petite story for all of you. Now, this all happened very back ago in the 1800s. Dubai is a desert, which we all know. But would you believe if I said Dubai had a year's rain in a very single day? Maybe 2 or 3, but that doesn't matter at all. Something unstrange and unusual has happened in Dubai, and it is not just there, but it happens worldwide, every single place. You can name it. It can be in America, Australia, London, and India is no exception from all of this. India is much more worse than all of this. And the main reason, of course, is the topic that we are discussing about. We all love movies, don't we? And one of the great movies of all time has been The Titanic. And it has played a major role in learning about a lot of things. But apart from all that, the major play, Jack, known by Leonardo DiCaprio, has spoken about climate change in all of the United Nations conferences and also in his Oscar speech, which was not necessary. But he did that to make us understand that climate change has gone above all the beyond of individual choices and has started to affect a massive group of people more commonly and visibly, which we have started to take notice of. If not now, then when? And if not you, then who? That is the main thing that we'll have to understand. Change is coming, whether you like it or not. If you are not ready to prepare and to fight this big thing, then you'll have to face something as big as the Ramayana and Mahabharata combined together. Of course, we have solutions for all the problems happening around us. That being using renewable resources instead of all this petrol, diesel, and all that stuff we have, to being able to provide awareness. We Indians need not be thought about awareness, since we are the number one politically democratic country the world has ever seen. 3 would be to know and understand the aspects that we are taught ever since we are kids. Like the 3 F's we have: reuse, reduce, recycle. All of this have been something very minor, but we do not follow them just because they don't fit in the lifestyle that we live in. But in order to give a lifestyle that we are living right now, which is a privilege to the next generation that is coming after us, we'll have to do all of this in a much more calmer way. Now, with that, I want to end it by saying thank you to all of my co-associates and the audiences, and especially the Department of English for helping a lot with us. Thank you.